And there are more developments today in the investigation of the man murdered near Ladonia. Good evening, I'm Jordan Vandenberge.
And I'm Jim Reek. Thanks for joining us.
Missouri car inspections will drop significantly in 2010, thanks to a new law taking effect tomorrow. The law allows cars less than 5 years old to be exempt from vehicle inspections. State law previously mandated inspections for all cars every 2 years. The Missouri Department of Revenue says the law will impact 650,000 automobiles in 2010 alone. And after a car reaches that 5-year limit, required inspections will return once again to every other year. 2 people are in custody after yesterday's 5-hour standoff with police. Brian Thomas and Emmanuel Suarez, both from St. Louis, were arrested after they ran into a house on Quail Drive in Northwest Columbia. Thomas and Suarez are charged with property damage, stealing, and fraudulently using a credit card. For a full list of the charges, you can go to our website at KOMU.com. Andy Schultz and Jose Salgo Gutierrez were arrested yesterday after 17.5 pounds of marijuana were recovered on Tuesday. Schultz was arrested by the Cole County Sheriff's Department in Jefferson City. Sedalia police arrested Salgo Gutierrez. He was trying to leave the country and go to Mexico. Both were charged with possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute. And the Columbia Police Department will only say it has 2 leads in yesterday's early morning arson on Dickinson Court. Homeowner Samantha Fitzmaurice was on vacation in Colorado when flames caused $150,000 of damage to her home. She returned to Columbia earlier today and will be working with police to help the ongoing investigation. And an entire terminal of the Cincinnati airport is evacuated. KOMU8's Angela Chow joins us in the studio with your first news from around the nation and the world.
Wonderful.
Not even new news
Great.
for the new year.
Great. Thanks, Michelle.
Well, it's almost the new year, so out with the old and in with the new.
Now, the name French fries isn't changing, but what they're cooked in is. This is coming up in Your Health on KOMU8 News at 5. Coverage you can count on.
And Capital Region Medical Center is in the top 2% of hospitals nationwide when it comes to electronic medical records. That's according to HIMSS, the Healthcare Information and Management Systems Society. HIMSS named CRMC as a stage 6 out of 7 possible stages. Only 65 other hospitals are at level 6 or above. Among other tools, hospital workers use a computer database to enter patients' records and also eliminate human error instantly. One nurse says some patients are taking notice.
They seem to say that the process is usually speedy when they're here, so that's good. I was just reading our report, so.
A table showing the different levels of electronic medical records is on our website, KOMU.com. And if you're traveling to California anytime soon, you might notice a big change it's making to food. Tomorrow, California will be the first state to ban the use of trans fat. Trans fat is made by partially hydrogenated vegetable oils and is often in fried and pre-packaged food. The fat has been linked to high cholesterol and heart disease. The law applies to restaurants and bakeries as still have 1 more year to comply. The dangers of drinking and driving. It's a pretty easy concept to grasp, but what about drinking and walking? A doctor in Chicago says walking home after a night of drinking might be just as bad. Studies have shown more pedestrians are hit and killed on New Year's Day than other days of the year. Many of those walkers will have high blood alcohol levels. Experts say drivers often simply don't see walkers at night, especially walkers who have been drinking. They tend to be unpredictable and wander into the street. And it's the last photo finish of 2009 and the decade, and we hope we keep those photos coming in the new year.
Lifelong habits begin early. This is Nicholas Wyatt relaxing with his newspaper. His grandparents say he's checking out the oil prices.
Doing some light reading.
KOMU8's Catherine Crane comes with this doggy shot. Her Maltese Austin is on the right. That was Uncle Cubby on the left. Send us the photos and the stories behind them. We'll put them on KOMU8 News at 5 and 6. You're right, the final photo finish of the year and the decade.
I'm honored to do it.
Where has time gone?
I don't know, but join us downtown for our first night.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.